Let's make. So what have you been up to? Seeing anyone?
Oh my gosh, Lena.
So that's a no?
I'll tell you later.
Welcome everybody to the playoff match between the Troglodytes and Blanc Overwatch Red. Getting right in on the action, we have the starting lineup. Ought to be great playing Reinhardt, DD playing Bridget, Maker playing. Unfortunately, this is a character I can't remember the name. Timmy playing Juno, and Shadowclaw57 playing Tracer. We see Candy King taking down Shadowclaw. Ought to be great taking down Mr. Toasty. We have Maker taking down Candy King. Swiggity taking down, ought to be great. Shadow Fury taking down DD. Maker taking down Hello Kitty. Swiggity taking down not Timmy. Maker taking down Swiggity. Shadow Fury taking down Maker. It's just a barrage of multiple kills. The Troglodytes are pushed back though. The only one left is Shadowclaw, maintaining presence on the site. Trying to take damage, contesting it. Goes under the control of Blanc. Shogo gets a kill on Mr. Toasty, as we see right there, but Swiggity takes down Shadowclaw. Not Timmy in the back, making sure to maintain healing. Dini now taking a lot of damage from the enemy tank. That'll be Shadow Fury. Maker now getting right in on it, gets a kill on the Candy King. Now taking shots onto Toasty. Shadow Fury takes down Shadowclaw. Shadowclaw actually switched to Reaper. Hello Kitty resurrecting Mr. Candy King. Swiggity taking down Maker with his ultimate ability. Dini moving back along with Timmy. Timmy now getting healed. The rest of the Troglodytes now regrouping. Blanc Overwatch now maintaining control of the site. Swiggity in the air, taking a lot of shots from ought to be great, but does not get taken down. Shadow Fury gets taken down by both Shadowclaw and ought to be great. Ought to be great, taking down two right there. That'll be Candy King and Mr. Toasty. Troglodytes now gain control as Blanc stops at 61% of control. Troglodytes now regrouping. Shadowclaw sees a couple enemies, decides to move back, not makes his presence known. Gets a couple quick shots onto Mr. Toasty. Gets Mr. Toasty to half health. Gets him really low. DD finishes off that kill. Shadow Fury takes down Maker. Shadowclaw takes down Swiggity in that fight. Moving back, getting healed back to full. Swiggity comes back to life and takes down. Actually, actually does not take down anybody. Shadow Fury takes down Shadow Claw. Ought to be great taking down Swiggity. Mr. Toasty taking down not Timmy in that fight. Baker taking down Shadow Fury after Shadow Fury just took down Dee. The Troglodytes maintain control of the site still, now 50% counting. Rest of the Troglodytes now there. Now able to start taking shots, making sure Blanc does not get on the site. Shadow Claw takes down Swiggity. Shadow Fury takes down Maker though. Shadow Fury getting right in on there, but Shadow Claw takes him down. Hello Kitty brings back Swiggity. Shadow Claw gets right back into the action, middle of it all, trying to get that final kill, but does not get anybody. Gets healed back. Tries to go for some final shots. Sees enemies there. Now trying to 1v1 the enemy tank. Now runs away to get healed. Gets the health he needs. Timmy over there making sure his teammate is healed well. Shadow Fury now against Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw now giving off a ton of damage to Swiggity. Take down Swiggity. Mr. Toasty 1 takes down Ought to Be Great. Hello Kitty brings back Swiggity with his ultimate ability. Shadow Claw takes down Mr. Candy King. Timmy takes down Shadow Fury. Ultimate ability coming in from Mr. Toasty, getting a 4 kill. Almost pushing back the entirety of the Troglodytes. As Blanc gains full control, Troglodytes now regrouping with only 99, left with 99% on the point. Blanc now getting serious percentage on the point. Troglodytes now trying their best just to get on there. Now getting on the point. Troglodytes are now. Maker gets 2, 3. Swiggity takes down Shadow Claw. Timmy takes down Shadow Fury, and Dee takes down Mr. Toasty. Getting full control of the site, bringing it into overtime, and the Troglodytes gain full control and win round 1 of game number 1. Current score is now 1-0 in favor of the Troglodytes in game number 1 in this best of, I'm pretty sure, best of 4 format.
I cannot help but wonder how our base lost contact with Liu Chang.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot.
Our future will be forged in conflict.
Apologize. Format is a best of 5 format. First team 3 game wins. This is the winner. Ought to be great. Getting right in on the action with
This should be easy.
the
Contact.
technique with the character Doomfist. Now getting ready to push up many enemies. Blanc maintains their position back. Ought to be great. Getting right in on the action. Tries to push up enemies. Gets a lot of damage down on 1. Maker takes down 2. Takes down Mr. Toasty and MJ Candy King. Maker takes down, I apologize, Shadow Claw takes down Shadow Fury. Troglodytes getting early attack damage, pushing back Blanc. Dee taking long range shots. Character Lifeweaver. See Maker playing the character Farah. 1v1ing the enemy Lifeweaver. Shadow Claw now getting over on the other side. Taking longer range shots. Character Reaper. See me there taking longer range shots. Making sure to push back. And then the enemy players, ought to be great, almost falls out. You saw it there. But maintains positioning. Takes not Timmy takes down Candy King. Mr. Toasty takes down not Timmy in the process of that fight. See, ought to be great. Giving up a lot of damage here. Maker takes down Mr. Toasty. And with a triple kill. Actually, apologize, a quadruple kill using his ultimate ability, taking down 4 people.
Do not panic.
Now Maker taking longer range shots. Knows they're in the area. Auto Brigade now taking longer range shots, sees most of Grand Blanc now in that one area. Decides to run over there, getting right on the action. It's a lot of damage done. Sees a lot of enemies in this one center area. Gets a kill onto Mr. Candy Jr. I apologize, Mr. Candy King. Shadowclaw takes down Swiggity. Hello Kitty takes down Maker, and ought to be great. Getting a kill onto Toasty. Shadowclaw taking down Fury. Ought to be great running back. Staying on the point. Now with a lot of percentage now. Troglodytes now in overtime with 99% left. Swiggity taking down 2. Not Timmy and Maker. Ought to be great taking down 2 as well. Mr. Toasty and Candy King. Swiggity takes down Ought to be great and Shadowclaw in that fight, giving Grand Blanc full control of the site. Now at 16% and counting. Not Timmy moving up just to see where enemies are. Now the rest of the Troglodytes now regrouping. Not Timmy spots enemies in the area. See Shadowclaw there. Ought to be great in the back lines. Trying to look for an angle to get onto the site. See some enemies, takes a little bit of, or gives off a little bit of damage. Pushes back on them. Gets a lot of damage onto Hello Kitty, gets the kill there. Maker with an ultimate ability takes down both Candy King and Toasty. Not Timmy taking down Swiggity and Shadow Fury in that fight. With a full team kill, the Troglodytes now gain full control of the site. Back in overtime, Ought to be great going to push them out, making the score 2-0, and the Troglodytes win game number 1. Really seeing the Troglodytes play with very good teamwork as we see a play of the game coming in from Maker, playing the character Farah. Taking down 1, that would be Mr. Toasty. Getting a 4 kill, 3 enemies right in the area. Game number 2 will start shortly.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. That's not good.
Drop everything and get some
Welcome to Hollywood.
Alrighty then, welcome to game number 2 of Troglodytes versus Blanc Overwatch. The current score right now is 1-0 in favor of the Troglodytes in this best of 5 formatted match. We will see starting lineups here shortly. We see Ought to Be Great, DD, Maker, Not Timmy, and Shadowclaw still as the starting lineup for today for the Troglodytes. Ought to Be Great now switched to the DPS role, playing the character Genji. DD still playing the support role, playing Moira. Maker switching to the tank role, playing Reinhardt. Not Timmy staying at the character Juno, and Shadowclaw switching over to the character Symmetra.
If anyone requires my assistance, please
This
inform
game
me.
mode is known as Escort. Game mode in which goal
Your work is a
as the defending team is to stop the team from gaining control of the payload. And if the opposite team does gain control of the payload, then you have to stop them from getting to multiple checkpoints across the map. Every checkpoint, including gaining control of the payload, counts as a point. Alright, then we get right into it. See Maker moving right up into the action, trying to get early damage. See Maker giving up a lot of damage right now. So he switched to a different character. See DD in the background, making sure to heal his teammates, but Maker gets taken down. Ought to Be Great takes down MJ Candy King. I apologize for my stuttering. See, DD giving up a lot of damage, takes down Shadow Fury. Shadowclaw takes down Mr. Toasty 1. Maker is now back in the game. Ought to Be Great taking a lot of damage, but gets healed up by both DD and Not Timmy. Ought to Be Great takes down Swiggity just by aiming in one area. Not Timmy taking longer range shots onto Hello Kitty and the rest of Blanc. Seeing him give a lot of damage. Not really a lot of kills, but then again, he is a support. Ought to Be Great taking down Swiggity with his blade there. For any heals he can get. Not Timmy getting right in on the action. Using one of his abilities to push back any enemies that he has in sight. Mr. Toasty takes down DD in that fight. Maker taking down Swiggity. Shadowclaw sees another enemy in that area. Timmy trying to get away from Mr. Toasty, but gets taken down. Shadow Fury takes down Maker and Ought to Be Great in that fight.
The enemy advances on our point.
Point is now under control of Blanc. Only a minute and 50 left. Troglodytes now to get on the point and test it. Board is fully controlled. Mr. Toasty taking down Maker early in that fight. See Ought to Be Great getting right in on the action, trying to take some longer range shots. Sees a couple enemies that are low on health. Gets a kill on the MJ Candy King. Shadow Fury taking down 2 though. Ought to Be Great just maintaining control, but gets taken down by Hello Kitty. Blanc Overwatch has now gained their first point by maintaining full control over the payload. Now it is the Troglodytes' job to stop them from getting to any other checkpoints along the way. Ought to Be Great now moving up with the rest of the team as we see the rest of the Troglodytes now spawning in and regrouping. Ought to Be Great moving around, trying to look for any enemies and any quick ways to get a kill. Taking a decent amount of damage, gets right behind Hello Kitty. Taking a lot of damage, Hello Kitty gets taken down by Ought to Be Great. DD takes down MJ Candy King. Swiggity also gets taken down by Ought to Be Great. Now it's just Shadow Fury. We see Ought to Be Great moving out of there, getting killed by DD right there. Timmy now in the background taking longer range shots on any enemies. Maker taking down Mr. Toasty. Auto Brigade taking down Shadow Fury, the enemy tank. Now looking for Swiggity, their final kill, just to finish it off. The rest of Grand Blanc is now back. Getting right back into the action ought to be great. Taking longer range shots, trying to stay away because he doesn't have a lot of health. Now Timmy taking down Swiggity, Maker taking down MJ Candy King. Ought to be great taking down Hello Kitty in that fight. We see Maker now getting damage onto Shadow Fury, finishing off the kill. It's a lot of damage onto Mr. Toasty. He also takes down Mr. Toasty. Ought to be great taking down MJ Candy King, and Shadow Claw taking down Swiggity, making it a full team kill. The Troglodytes have stopped Grand Blanc from moving any further. Grand Blanc only has about 1:40 remaining in their time. Ought to be great now on high ground, looking for any possible quick kills that he can give. Uses his ultimate ability. Now low health, takes down Mr. Toasty 1, also taking down MJ Candy King. But Hello Kitty finishes off, ought to be great. Shadow Claw taking down Swiggity in that fight. Shadow Claw sending a lot of damage to the way of Hello Kitty. Ought to be great now moving in, switching to the character Sojourn. Swiggity taking down Maker. Did not see there. Ought to be great, giving off a lot of damage. Gives a lot of damage to Mr. Toasty. DD finishes that kill though. Shadow Claw getting right on up, right into the action there. We see Ought to be great taking down Swiggity, Maker taking down MJ Candy King, and we see Ought to be great taking down Shadow Fury to push them back. Grand Blanc now only has 25 seconds and counting remaining in their time, with only a point to their name. Grand Blanc now trying anything they can just to get onto the payload. Shadow Claw takes down Swiggity, as we see right there. Mr. Toasty takes down Shadow Claw, and ought to be great with his ultimate ability. Not Timmy takes down MJ Candy King. Hello Kitty takes down not Timmy. See DD there. Ultimate coming in from Shadow Fury gets nobody. DD trying to heal Maker before he dies, but Shadow Fury finishes off the kill. They're now in overtime. Grand Blanc is now pushing up the point best they can, but the Troglodytes are now regrouping.
It's go time.
Maker is now back switching to a different character now. Grand Blanc is in their final push. Not Timmy taking down MJ Candy King. Hello Kitty using his ultimate ability to kill Shadow Claw. Swiggity taking down not Timmy. Ought to be great. Now giving off a lot of damage to Hello Kitty and all their enemies. Mr. Toasty takes a lot of damage, gets taken down by Ought to be great. Same thing with Swiggity. Swiggity now at 1 health. Ought to be great takes down Swiggity in that fight. Ought to be great now only at 21 health. See DD now trying to get those final shots onto Shadow Fury. Shadow Claw takes down Hello Kitty, and round 1 of game number 2 is complete, and the Troglodytes have stopped Grand Blanc from getting past the first checkpoint, making the score 0-1. Now the Troglodytes will move over to the attacker side. Well, they will try to do exactly what Grand Blanc did.
Admit it, Spider.
All
you think
right.
I'm all right.
Starting lineup, ought to be great, sticking to the damage character.
But
known as Widowmaker. Didi switching to the character Lucio. Maker staying on the tank role,
Everything's
playing
going according to plan.
Not Timmy playing support as Juno and Shadowclaw 57 playing Reaper.
Do not panic. If anyone requires my assistance, please inform me.
I'll take all your dumplings.
Out of the green now moving back. Getting longer range shots, gets a kill onto Mr. Toasty immediately as we see there. Turn shots coming in from the enemy there. See, looks like Swiggity there. Timmy now along with Maker and Didi on the site immediately. Auto be great now moving up there. Trying to take some longer range shots. Get as much damage as he possibly can. Gets the tank to half health. Now Timmy takes down the MJ Candy King. Shadowclaw takes down Shadow Fury, the enemy tank. The only one left, Mr. Toasty, now being pushed back by Didi in a 1v1. There's one enemy left on the site. Hello Kitty gets taken down by Didi. Troglodytes now getting full point control with 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the time. They already have their first point, as they've gained full control of the payload and are now moving forward. Maker now getting raided on the action, taking a lot of damage. Moving back though, Shadow Fury taking down Maker, Mr. Toasty taking down Didi, Shadowclaw taking down MJ Candy King. It ought to be great taking down Mr. Toasty, not Timmy taking down Shadow Fury, the enemy tank. Shadowclaw moving around, getting up high so we can see if there are any enemies up in the area. Spots Hello Kitty in the background and does not think much of it. Shadowclaw now moving back, seeing enemies in the area, sneaks up behind them. Looks like Mr. Toasty now taking down ought to be great. Shadow Fury taking down not Timmy in that fight. Shadowclaw moving back. Hello Kitty taking down Didi. Graham making a great effort to push back Troglodytes. Troglodytes still have about 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on their time. Their effort to push the payload up as far as they can. Now getting healed. Shadowclaw now moving around. Maker gets taken down by Swiggity in that fight, as you might have seen there. Didi pushing back any enemies, pushing them away from the site as much as possible. Maker switching to the character known as Roadhog, another tank character with a hard-hitting shotgun and a very useful hook to try and use mostly to try and pull enemies closer towards you. Didi moving around, gets taken down by Mr. Toasty. Ought to be great switching to the character known as Sombra. As he moves up, stops the character from using any of his utilities, but takes a lot of damage. Shadow Fury taking down Maker. Looks like Swiggity taking down somebody else in that fight. Ought to be great taking longer range damage on the Swiggity. Swiggity now getting healed. Now Didi taking longer range shots, takes some shots though. See the enemy now trying to take down Maker, but Maker's not easily disarmed. Using Roadhog's healing ability, Shadowclaw takes down MJ Candy King. Ought to be great takes down Mr. Toasty. See Maker trying to take those longer range shots just to push Grand Blanc back as much as he can. Didi takes down Swiggity as you see right there. The only one left is the enemy's tank. Trying to get those final shots, gets the final shot on the Shadowclaw. Ought to be great, takes down Hello Kitty, and Didi finishes off Shadow Fury. Now letting the Troglodytes push the payload up as far as they can now. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left remaining in the time. Didi takes down Swiggity, Maker takes down Mr. Toasty. Leaving the enemy tank. A couple support characters now. Maker takes down Hello Kitty in that fight. Ought to be great takes down Shadow Fury. Didi finishes off the team with MJ Candy King. The Troglodytes have pushed it to the final point, giving them game number 2, making the score 2-0 in favor of the Troglodytes. Play of the game coming in here. Actually, play of the game coming in from Ought to Be Great. A little bit of a switch up there. See, Ought to Be Great only 42 health there. Nick getting that first kill. Ought to Be Great taking down Shadow Fury, but then, wow, that is a very interesting animation. Game number 3 will start shortly.
Grammarly doesn't just help you with polishing your emails, it also lessens the mental load of replying to emails. When you start replying to an email, click this button to tag in Grammarly. You get a quick summary of the original email and a few suggested prompts based on what you received. Click on a prompt and Grammarly drafts a relevant reply for you in seconds. Download Grammarly for free and see it for yourself.
Shop Kohl's and get a jump start on your list with gifts that'll bring them joy. Gifts that she'd get herself. And gifts that he's been hoping for. You'll find something everyone will love. At Kohl's, where families come first.
Alrighty then, game number 3 is starting shortly as we play Flashpoint. A game which is very similar to Control, except multiple points spawn in multiple different areas on the map. When you control a point, you gain a point. First one to 3 points wins the entire match. Troglodytes are now on game point as the score is 2-0, still in favor of the Troglodytes against Blanc Overwatch Red. As a reminder to everybody, this is a playoff match.
I've never been more ready for adventure.
Support
Lots more options.
Troglodytes as best as we can. If you're on the chat, for any of the people at home watching, we thank you for your support this season. Now getting right in on the action, we see Dee switching over, playing the character DPS. Let's see here, we play Reaper. This is a very interesting combination. Ought to be great. Switching over to the support role, now playing Life Weaver. Not Timmy, playing DPS. All players now are switching roles from their usual role. Ought to be great. Maker playing both support roles. Maker playing Lucio. Shadowclaw 57 being a damage character, now playing a tank. This is a very interesting team composition now. The Troglodytes already have early control of the first site. 70% counting. Shadowclaw now hiding in a corner. Not Timmy in the background. Now looking to take longer range shots. Sweetie takes down Maker. Shadow Fury takes down Shadowclaw. We see a lot of these characters do not. Mr. Toasty takes down not Timmy. Swiggity takes down Dee in that fight. Leaving only Ought to Be Great. Ought to Be Great takes down Hello Kitty, but Toasty takes down Ought to Be Great. All of the Troglodytes switching roles. Don't exactly know what the shift in team composition is here, but honestly, I don't think it really matters. Troglodytes still gained early control at 68%. Now control of Blanc. Maker takes down Swiggity. Dee has taken a lot of damage now, but Timmy taking down MJ, Candy King, Hello Kitty taking down Shadowclaw, Maker taking down Hello Kitty in that fight. A lot of damage. Maker taking down Mr. Toasty as well. Maker usually playing the DPS role, still with the same strategies of going there and kill, but playing as a support character. I'm actually quite shocked. Skill of these players now. Maker taking down Swiggity, I think for his 4th or 5th kill now as a support character. This is crazy. Dee not taking shots. Shadow Fury takes down Maker. Finally ending Maker's reign of terror in this fight. Ought to be great. Bringing back Shadowclaw 57. Sweetie taking down Dee. Sweetie also taking down not Timmy in that fight. You see, not Timmy usually plays a support character. As we haven't really seen him play any other characters or any other roles. Ought to be great, taking a lot of shots from the back. Hello Kitty takes down Ought to Be Great. And MJ Candy King taking down Shadowclaw 57. See Dee early onto the next site. Jumps right on up there. Takes some shots. But the enemy DPS gets caught. Takes a lot of damage from the enemy tank. Mr. Toasty takes down Dee. Hello Kitty takes down not Timmy. Troglodytes with early control getting them 9%, but Blanc now taking full control, now getting above Troglodytes, 13% counting. Maker's still playing Lucio. Now we see Shadowclaw playing Mountain. Beast still playing character Reaper. Now getting right up and in there. Trying his best to move around. angle that he possibly can. Ought to be great now moving in. See, ought to be great, making sure to heal his team well, even though he's usually the tank for the team. Straight on in there, not Timmy using his ultimate ability.
Come here, will you?
Taking down an enemy. Shadow Fury takes down Maker in that fight. Shadow Fury we see getting right up in there, right on the site. Making sure to maintain the high ground, healing his team very well. For not playing it, support characters, this is very interesting to see. Sweetie taking down not Timmy. Shadow Fury taking down Shadow Claw's outer armor as we see as he plays the character Diva. Control is now in favor of Grand Blanc. Mr. Toasty takes down Didi.
Enjoying the view?
Control is now at 95% and counting for Grand Blanc as we see not Timmy taking longer range shots. Point goes now over to Grand Blanc as the score is 1-1 in game number 3. Not Timmy moving away, trying to take longer range shots. Shadowclaw takes down MJ Candy King. That was great. Now taking last minute shots on the Grand Blanc now as we see Didi following the enemy tank. Getting in front of them all. Getting rated on the action. Didi not taking a lot of damage, moving back on. Trying to give up damage to the enemy support. Takes down Hello Kitty in that fight. Not Timmy taking down Swiggity. Maker getting there early along with the rest of Grand Blanc. Taking a lot of damage in the process of that fight, but gives Troglodytes time. Shadowclaw takes down MJ and Candy King. Dean takes down Mr. Toasty. You see the Troglodytes acclimating to their new goals. Shadowclaw takes down Shadow Fury. Shadow Fury takes down Maker. Here's how that fight went. Shadow Fury threw his character's knife, allowing for a longer time of damage, allowing him to get that kill even after he had died. Back into the action, Shadowclaw using his ultimate ability to take down MJ Candy King. Autograde in the background, making sure to heal his team. Not Timmy in the background. Looking for any long range shots. See Swiggity, half of his health is now gone. Swiggity getting healed now. DD now right on in there. Taking shots on the Shadow Fury. Gets a lot of damage down. Tries to get that final shot. Using his ultimate ability. DD takes down Swiggity. Mr. Toasty takes down both Maker and DD. Troglodytes now at 73% and counting onto the third point of this match. Shadowclaw now the last one there. Shadow Fury taking down Shadowclaw to finish out this, giving Grand Blanc full control of the site, now 5% and counting. The rest of the Troglodytes now back on the site. Not Timmy now. Here trying to take longer range shots just to get any damage to let the Troglodytes get onto the site. Here an ultimate ability coming in. Swiggity takes down both not Timmy and Maker in that fight with an ultimate ability. Out of a great season behind. The Troglodytes are still getting acclimated to their roles as they've switched them around here to try and change the team composition.
Time for the reckoning!
Shadow Fury uses his ultimate ability, takes down Ought to Be Great. Swithy takes down Shadowclaw. MG Candy King taking down Shadowclaw's armor. Mr. Toasty using his ultimate ability to take down Timmy. Maker taking down Mr. Toasty. This is almost a full team kill as Maker's the last one alive, but gets taken down by Hello Kitty. Taking down both DD and Maker. Pushing the Troglodytes back. Shadowclaw now on the site, now in overtime as we see here. Shadow Fury takes down Ought to Be Great. MG Candy King takes down Shadowclaw 57, still in overtime as the Troglodytes still have some control over the site. Swiggity taking down DD. Hello Kitty taking down, not Timmy, Swiggity taking down Dee Dee. Mr. Toasty's taking down Maker in that fight. The score is now 1 and 2 in favor of Grand Blanc.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
It seems the Troglodytes have switched roles to see if they can find a good team composition that would go and make the round quicker, but it seems the team composition is not exactly working for them.
I think I see the
Custom
enemy.
character switches, Autumn Fury switching to character Mercy, Dee Dee staying on Reaper, Maker switching to the character Juno, not Timmy, switching to the character known as Cassidy, and Shadowclaw switching to the character known as Arisa. Fan favorite of mine. Dee Dee taking down Mr. Toasty, but Hello Kitty taking down Dee Dee in that fight. See Baker getting right in on the action, knowing to stay back, even after having to reacclimate to his role. Shadowclaw taking down Hello Kitty, but Swiggity taking down Shadowclaw in that fight. Shadow Fury taking down not Timmy, Swiggity taking down ought to be great there. Shadow Fury taking down not Timmy. This is not going the way that the Troglodytes had hoped. Mr. Toasty taking down Maker. Grand Blanc now at 45% and counting. D now recruiting the rest of the Troglodytes as they move up for another push onto the site. 67%, 2/3 of the way there. Around, trying to find a good position and get in there. We see Shadowclaw getting right in on the action in there. Shadowclaw getting right in on there. Dee Dee taking out Shadow Fury. But Grand Blanc gets full control, giving them round number 3, making the score 2-3, still in favor of the Troglodytes. See play of the game coming in from Swiggity. See a couple shots now. Apologize for the yelling in the background. Game number 4 will start shortly. Alrighty, game number 4 is starting very shortly here, as we only have 16 seconds left in the game. As a little recap, the Troglodytes facing off today against Grand Blanc Overwatch Red are 2-1. Right now, still in favor of the Troglodytes. As we play the game mode push. The object of this
You
is
look like a talented bunch.
gain full
This should
control
be quick.
over a robot that pushes a wall to certain checkpoints. The farther you get the robot by the end of the time given, that's who wins. Troglodytes still on game point as we see here. If they win this, they win the whole match. And they move on to another round of playoffs.
We will kick up a dust storm.
Time for spring. Here they come. Optimus Force. An enemy.
Maker now. Everybody back to their original roles. Ought to be great playing Didi playing Lifeweaver, Maker playing Genji, Not Timmy playing Juno, and Shadowclaw playing Reaper as they switch back to their main roles that they had seen before, seen more success in. Maker now getting a lot of damage onto the enemy soldier 76. We see Mr. Toasty gets taken down by Maker. Swiggity gets taken down by Didi. Maker getting raided on the action, trying his hardest to get these final shots onto MJ Candy King. Candy King gets healed. Shadowclaw takes down 2 Shadow Fury and MJ Candy King. Ought to be great takes down Hello Kitty. Troglodytes gain early control of the robot, pushing it almost to the first checkpoint as we see here. Troglodytes immediately get to the first checkpoint. Now with already 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the match. Swiggity now in the air playing the character Pharah. Maker now getting longer range damage, trying to push back Grand Blanc as much as possible. Ought to be great. Still looking around, trying to find any enemies in the area. Out with the rest of the team. Swiggity takes down Maker. Mr. Toasty takes down. Apologize. Swiggity takes down not Timmy.
Every soul.
Ought to be great is the last one alive. Gets a lot of damage taken though. Mr. Toasty takes down Ought to be great. Didi now the last one alive. Trying to wait for the rest of the Troglodytes to regroup. You see Maker now. Shadowclaw taking a lot of damage. Don't exactly know where that is. Seems to be coming in from Swiggity. Maker now trying to get some long range damage. Shadowclaw takes down Swiggity with help from Maker here. Maker using his ultimate ability now, trying to get in. Right in on the action, using his Dragon Blade. Gets pulled back though by Didi. Ought to be great now getting behind any enemies. Taking some long range damage, takes down MJ Candy King. Shadow Fury takes down Maker, and Hello Kitty resurrects MJ Candy King now. Ought to be great using his ultimate ability, sees no success. Takes down MJ Candy King. Toasty takes on not Timmy in that fight. That was a 1v1 between Junker Queens. Enemy Junker Queen using his ultimate ability. Shadow Fury takes down Ought to be great with his ultimate ability. Swiggity takes down Didi, giving Grand Blanc control of the robot now.
Ah, a familiar sting of failure. Reborn.
Troglodytes now regrouping back. Shadowclaw now, along with not Timmy, making sure Grand Blanc doesn't move the point as far as they should. Shadow Fury gets raided on the action, taking down Shadowclaw 57 immediately.
They're pushing ahead. Stop that.
Maker now switching to the character known as Echo. What's special about this character is their ultimate ability to switch to any character on the enemy team, level the playing field. Mr. Toasty takes down Maker from out of the air. See there, Didi in the background now, taking longer range shots, gets a lot of damage on the Candy King. Shadowclaw takes down 3 though, takes down Candy King, Toasty. Ought to be great taking down Hello Kitty and Shadow Fury in that fight, making it a full team kill against Grand Blanc. Troglodytes now have full control of the robot. Now running back. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, 82 meters. How far that Troglodytes have made it see ought to be great now, getting a lot of damage on any enemies in the area. Sees a couple enemies, decides to take some shots there. See Maker now playing the character Cassidy, gets a beautiful headshot on the Swiggity. Ought to be great, takes down the Hello Kitty. Maker takes down MJ Candy King. Shadow Fury taking down Maker in that fight. Didi making sure to heal his teammates very well. Shadow Fury taking down Maker. Mr. Toasty using an ultimate ability onto Not Timmy. Mr. Toasty getting another kill onto Didi. Pushing back the Troglodytes, forcing them to regroup. Blanc now has full control of the robot. Pushing it past the middle checkpoint. Shadow Claw now trying to push back Blanc. Longer range shots. Ought to be great now. Sees Shadow Fury. Decides not to go for it. Gets shot in the back by Toasty. Shadow Fury taking down Maker in that fight. Ultimate ability seems to be coming in from the enemy Farah.
I don't die that
See most of the Troglodytes now having to move back to regroup. Low health as well. Blanc now dangerously close. Dangerously close to the Troglodytes where they were at. Now the Troglodytes to a final push, trying to make sure that Blanc does not get anywhere near that point. Shadow Fury takes down Maker though with his ultimate ability. Ought to be great taking down Toasty. Shadow Fury taking down Shadow Claw. Blanc now past where the Troglodytes are. Not Timmy taking down MJ Candy King. Hello Kitty resurrecting Mr. Toasty. Didi using his ultimate ability now, taking long range shots from what seems to be Swiggity. See Maker now. Getting a lot of damage, killing Shadow Fury. There's now Troglodytes. Shadow Claw taking two down, taking down Shadow Fury and Hello Kitty. Troglodytes now have full control of the robot with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Wow, and a couple of great shots from Maker onto Swiggity. Ought to be great, finishing it off. Getting the kill onto MJ Candy King. Shadow Fury onto the rest of the team. I gotta be honest with the viewers at home, I do not know what just happened. Ought to be great getting a kill onto Mr. Toasty. Maker getting a kill onto Shadow Fury. Ought to be great also getting another kill to Hello Kitty. Maker and the rest of the team now regrouped, now pushing it past. Troglodytes now have taken the lead with 102 meters and counting. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. They are now steadily moving the robot up, getting a lot of damage done. Ought to be great, finishes off Mr. Toasty with help from Maker, not Timmy. A lot of great shots coming in. Maker getting a couple of great shots and killing Swiggity. Shadow Fury taking down not Timmy. Ought to be great taking down MJ Candy King. Maker seems to be slept. Shadow Fury taking control of the robot. Ought to be great on Hello Kitty. Shadow Fury taking down Shadow Claw. Didi getting right behind Shadow Claw, getting the kill on the Shadow Claw, or Shadow Fury, I apologize. Ought to be great taking down Mr. Toasty in that fight. Ought to be great getting right in on the action. Doesn't get a lot of damage though. Has to move back. Ought to be great now moving up, repositioning. Not Timmy making sure to heal. Ought to be great. Okay, now trapped. Shadow Claw getting a kill on MJ Candy King. Ultimate ability seems to be coming in from, pretty sure, Swiggity. Ought to be great, now getting in the back. Swiggity gets two, Didi and Maker in that fight. Ought to be great takes down Hello Kitty. Making sure to stop the robot from going any further. Actually, the robot is nowhere near where Ought to be great is. Ought to be great using his ultimate ability. Getting right onto Shadow Fury. A lot of damage done. Shadow Fury now very low, gets taken down by Shadow Claw with help from Ought to be great. Ought to be great now up, getting shot onto Mr. Toasty. Great use of his utility. Ought to be great trying to find the enemy Tracer. Knows he's low health. Just barely misses the shot. Maker takes down Swiggity. Troglodytes now have full control of the robot with only 33 seconds and counting left in the match. Troglodytes have managed to push the robot up 127 meters in total, or right at the very end of the road. The robot is now contested. Autobigray takes a lot of damage there. Requires healing from the rest of the team. Not Timmy using his ultimate ability. Autobigray taking down MJ Candy King. Mr. Toasty taking down Shadow Claw. Timmy taking a lot of damage there. Maker using his ultimate ability on the Shadow Fury. Getting another kill onto Mr. Toasty. Autobigray pushing away Hello Kitty. Apologize for my stuttering. It is now overtime. It is now a push to the very end. Autobigray using his ultimate ability right on top of Shadow Fury. Misses it. Gets a lot of damage. Gets the kill onto Mr. Toasty. Now defending. Swiggity now. Getting a lot of damage. Autobigray. Maker taking down Shadow Fury. And Swiggity. And it is over. The Troglodytes win game number 3 and have won today's playoff match against Grand Blanc Overwatch Red. Play of the game comes in from Shadowclaw 57. 1 kill there on Swiggity. Another kill onto Mr. Toasty and 3rd kill onto MJ Candy King. Almost getting the kill on the enemy Mercy, but that is picked up by Autobigray. For all the people at home watching today, we thank you all for joining in today to support the Troglodytes in their push through the playoffs. And for all the viewers at home, have a